Hi everyone, we're going to let sine of theta equal 2 divided by square root of 13, where our angle is in between pi divided by 2 and pi. So that's in quadrant 2. That means your sine of theta is positive and your cosine of theta is negative. Because remember, this is like your y and this is like your x. All right, we have to find cosine of theta. So I'm going to use my Pythagorean identities. Sine squared theta plus cosine squared theta equals 1. So cosine squared theta equals 1 minus sine squared theta. So this is going to be 1 minus 2 divided by square root of 13 squared. So this equals 1 minus 4 divided by 13. And that gives you 9 divided by 13. And that's cosine squared. So square root both sides. Go ahead and do that one too. So cosine of theta is going to be plus or minus 3 square root of 13. And since we're in quadrant 2, that means we're going to do the negative. So cosine of theta equals negative 3 square root of 13. Now we have to find tan of 2 theta. So basically, here's your formula for tan of 2 theta. But it's actually easier to use sine of 2 theta divided by cosine of 2 theta. So we know that's going to be, let's go ahead and use cosine of 2 theta. There's several ways to use that, or to write that. So basically, let's write it as, what number is this? 7? All right. Let's write it as 2 sine of theta, cosine of theta, and let's go ahead and use our double angle here. Let's use this one, this first one. So that's cosine squared of theta minus sine squared of theta. And recall our cosine of theta was negative 3 square root of 13. So now all you have to do is fill everything in and you'll have it. So 2 times 2 square root of 13. And cosine is negative 3 square root of 13. And then for the denominator, you're going to square the negative 3 square root of 13. Subtract your, and square it. Subtract your 2 square root of 13 squared. And that's going to give you negative 12 divided by 5. Let's go ahead and simplify on this side. So this is going to be 2 times 2 times 3. 4 times 3 is 12. Negative 12 divided by 13. And then this one's going to be, the 13 is going to be at the denominator. So we get 9 minus 4. So the 13s cancel. And there's where you get your negative 12 divided by 5. Because this equals 5. And that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.